Hello Wines and fans, it's Jonathan. I'm over here at the Zebra Square in Jalan Tun Razak. Just finished a wonderful class on high-end Chilean wines from this winery, Zuritz. And we were tasting their Don Maximo line, which is actually named after their founder. And we were actually trying some library vintages. Now, what's a library vintage, you ask me? Library vintage is basically wines that are no longer in production, that are past, and they're not the current wines. And these are normally wines kept in the winery as part of a collection to kind of gauge how the wine's evolving. And normally you can only do this with wine that are made for great longevity, like the great Bordeaux's or Barolos or Barbarescos and things like that. Now, you don't normally see these kind of things offered by Chile, because Chile is normally known as a mass-produced wine place, wine country. So it was actually quite enlightening to just see that they had wines here that go back to 1989 that still tasted wonderful, and they had a 1999 that can beat a lot of wines from France in terms of the Bordeaux style. Oh, by the way, most of these wines are Cabernet based, so yeah, that grape, it helps when you have that grape and the right terroir to generate a wine that can, travel time, I should say, sail through time, like these guys. So, first one we tried was the Don Maximiano's, the Founder's Reserve 1989. And Don Maximiano is the name of the founder. Founded the winery in 1870 apparently. Sorry, I had to make shift on the stand. Sorry. There you go. Look at that. That's a 1989. Can you believe that? I'm sorry. I had already smelled the wine earlier, but it was giving a lot of red cherries, a lot of earth. But amazingly, the acidity is still there. It's probably at its absolute peak now. Probably won't get any better. But the fact that it's a 1989 wine from Chile, namely from the region of Aconcagua Valley, it's amazing. It's got this kind of longevity. But how this one taste-wise, it's still got everything. Just a bit thin now on the body. It's kind of like just barely making medium body. But good flavors. You got great aromas, mostly cherries and earth. Yeah.
So it's the historical year.
So Hong Kong have? Yeah, Hong Kong.
And I clocked it just now at a 35-second finish, so it's definitely a very well-made wine. Excuse me. I didn't get a glass, so I'm drinking this straight out of the bottle.